One, go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are back live once again in Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta, Canada for the Doucette Fundraiser. My name is Grant, sitting beside the one and only Mr. Johnny Triple P.
What's going on?
Welcome back. This is your B final, I believe.
This is the B finals, yes. I just played Jeff, and I couldn't get anything going, and he played phenomenal. I was down 4-0.
Before you knew it?
Yeah, and I crawled back, but he got the break and run. So
yes. So he did to you what you did to Kelly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got you.
Yeah, I ran the first rack.
Yep.
And then he ran the second. I broke dry. He broke and ran. I think I broke and scratched, and he ran me out.
The nerve. The nerve.
But I still felt like I was in it. I've been playing good all day.
You have been playing really well.
So, once he got to the hill, I was definitely in trouble. And he was breaking really well. As you could see, he broke this table, and looks very ominous to what he was doing to me. Very nice spread and shooting well. It's going to be a good match.
Indeed.
I know it's hard to believe. He's still like, who on the A side? No, I'm trying to ask.
Doesn't look like our YouTube is up. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Did Ben lose 5-3? He did. We actually went back and had a look, and Larry did sneak in a game that apparently we all missed.
That's crazy. I don't know what he did. He just kind of I think he tried to force it past that 7 and ended up hitting just a hair fat.
Yeah.
Because he did get down there fairly nice. Just probably tried to do a little bit more with that ball than he needed to.
I've been meaning to do this since I sat down. Just put my jacket on. This air conditioning they got in here.
Yeah, we're sitting right below the AC.
Yeah, blowing right down on me. And I can't stand it no more. Oh, much better. Much better. Put a jacket on and all of a sudden I'm good to go. There's been, what's going on? I am so lost.
Oh, yeah. Just took my eye off of this, and next thing I know, Ben is kicking a ball here with an open table. So it's one of those tricky little games.
Yeah, kicking like a mule. He is.
So this is the one here where Ben wants to roll forward about 6 inches and play one rail back for this 8-ball into the top corner here.
Just go back by the side pocket.
Yeah, that's right. Just come across table like this. Right? No sense in forcing things.
No. Simple is best.
Simple is best. Oh. My Tahooties. The quietness has arose.
It has.
Shock is in the air. But better to be on 0-0 than hill to miss the 8.
It's true.
I knew I could get a smile out of Ben.
He didn't leave himself in the best shape here. He's okay, but
he could just see the 12.
Better.
Yeah, he could just see the 12.
Easier.
And when I was playing Jeff, his tables were actually much easier than this. But he's definitely putting himself in a position here.
Right.
A little moaning and groaning going on.
Right. This is a little more difficult than what it needed to be.
Oh, and he miscued. Oh, my Lord.
Miscues.
Well,
right then and there, I'll just swipe this thing right off. I've seen enough. I've seen enough.
Jeff is wearing a mask, but I could tell under that he is laughing. He's got the biggest smile under that mask.
He does. Sorry for the language, y'all, if you could hear that. Yeah, we all fell asleep on that rod. That's for sure.
So how's Ben been breaking? Has he been breaking head ball or second ball?
He's been breaking head ball.
Okay.
Yeah, and getting great looks at tables.
Well, you know, it's kind of funny because we were bugging him a few years back because he always played second ball.
Yeah.
And I think Joe kept bugging him saying he's not strong enough to hit head ball. So Ben has been hitting second ball since then.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Out of spite.
Yeah.
Even though his second ball is, or hitting head ball, but even though his second ball is great.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he sure crushed that one.
Yeah, you know, he's...
Nothing wrong with this.
Us teammates like to razz each other here and there.
You think, especially on your team. My goodness.
If anyone's ever sat with us or watched us play,
yeah,
you know, whether it's the first match, the first round, or the championship match, you're going to see a lot of giggles.
I got a front row seat to that when we were in Niagara Falls, and you threw me into the deep end of the pool.
I wasn't there.
Right, you
Don't
were there.
blame me.
Weren't you there?
I was in China.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to the Canadians.
All right. Well, I mean,
2020 was supposed to be my first year when everything shut down.
Yeah. The point being that I got a front row seat into exactly how y'all treat each other in Niagara Falls, and you're not wrong. Y'all bring it to each other.
Oh yeah.
Right. But it's all in good fun. Everybody
Of
always
course.
takes it that way.
I've had these guys shark me in the middle of a match many times, and it's been fun. We always have a great time.
And that's the difference, I think, between your guys' team and most. It doesn't matter whether you're up, whether you're down. If you were at your end or your bench, you'd never know it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Right? Because it's very consistent no matter which way you guys are, whether you're leading, whether you're trailing. It's always just the same.
It is. I think the
you guys
second
have some
year,
good laughs.
we have some great laughs.
Yeah.
The second year we won the championships. We were playing a team. I think they were like a Vegas team, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Don Branson was on the team and a couple other older gentlemen. And I think they had like a 35-point lead on us after 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we beat them by 40.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And I mean...
But that's the thing with you guys, right? You guys have the skill that y'all can just turn it on whenever you want. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you're down, you're down. Whatever. We'll sit and joke and chat and have a coffee. And when we're ready to get serious, then we just pour it on.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You know, it's when the pressure starts to come,
Yeah.
we answer.
Yeah.
You know, and time again.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll agree.
the Westerns that just passed.
Yeah.
You know,
Jeff
we-
left
we-
himself tough here.
he's left himself a little bit of a tougher angle than he needed.
That brings in the side pocket in a big way.
Yeah, because I mean, if he does get a little draw, he might.
You could go off the
off
1-2.
Yeah.
Right?
So he hit the high
Oh,
side.
he hit it good.
Yeah,
He hit it good.
but did very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Yeah, he made that a little more difficult than what it needed to be.
But yeah, so we played the match, and you know, we were down, came down to the very last game, and you know, it didn't work out for us. The guys played really well, so we just said, "Hey, what are you guys eating?" I think we play tomorrow at like 11,
right.
so
Yeah.
we should go get something to eat,
That's
and, you
it.
know, and don't
Yeah.
worry about it. And,
Yeah.
you know, I know Steven and I had a really good chat after, you know, because he felt bad.
Well, and you know, so prior to me playing on that team for that event, right? Ben and I have commentated many matches, and he's talked about it a lot. But to see it kind of play out firsthand is very unique.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really unique experience. right? One, I don't know that I could answer the bell for again, right? Being thrown into the deep end of the pool,
Yeah.
right? But it was an experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and especially if I'm there, you're definitely
Oh,
having
of
some
course.
laughs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Same as Joe. Joe was really good for that.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, and it just comes down to is that we're all really good friends. At the end of the day,
That's it.
you know. So there's times like even when Stephen, Ben, and myself went to Toronto to play in that big tournament, you know, as we were playing our matches, we kind of looked around a room and we would always kind of see each other and just kind of give a fist pump to each other. And you know, it really helped making the guys feel good, you know.
Of course.
Even though it was a singles tournament, you know, you sit around, you look, you see your buddy, he looks at you, he smiles, he gives you a fist pump.
Yeah.
You know, you come out and you feel more confident in your game.
I agree. Ben looking good here. Really, it's the 8-ball that is kind of the difficult spot.
It is in a little bit of a tricky spot here. If you can get nice on this 13 and just play kind of a stunt shot and play the 12, I don't know if he came up. He might have to slide down now for the
May as well
14.
go 9 here. Or, yeah, 14 ball, sorry.
He's kind of just planning out.
Planning the bank?
Yeah, he's just planning out his 8-ball here.
I don't think he's really got another shot here. You got to play for the bank. I don't see a pocket it goes to. Not clean.
No, you're right about that. I like kind of shooting this and just going like below the 3-ball and trying to get onto that 14 on the bottom rail, but try to stay below it so you can come up table. And when you shoot the 12 in the corner, you can kind of run into the deuce and maybe develop that 8-ball.
Yeah. I don't mind just planning out for the
so he had enough where he could just play. So he's pretty much going to do what I said, but backwards.
Yeah.
I thought he had enough angle he could just slide that, but he played nice slow check siding.
This is a tough 8-ball.
It is tricky for sure. Like I said, you
Does
want to
the
get
12 past it. Oh yeah, 12 will pass it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
what
it's
you want to
tight
do is
past
you want to
the
kind of get like dead on with the 12 ball, or maybe just a hair below it so you can run into this.
I think
So
he's
he's
just
come a
playing
little
for the
high
bank.
here.
I think he's just playing the bank shot, the side bank.
That could be it. Yeah, you know, and that's the same thing, right? If you go into these, you might not get the shape.
Yeah.
But if you play this shot, you know, you have a bank shot.
You're guaranteed a shot.
Exactly, and
Playing into
Ben's
the
a
2,
great
you're not.
banker,
He
so
is, yeah. Just got to watch the 5-ball
or the 7.
or the 7.
But you know that was the pattern. You know, if you don't go for that breakout, because you know that could have worked out really
Yeah, I
bad
don't know if
too.
the breakout would have been there.
It was tough.
Yeah, I think I might have played it the same way.
Yeah, no.
Just play the bank, right? Guarantee yourself a shot at the 8. Ooh. Deuce wiping its feet on the way in. Yeah, the in-off was tough, too. Could have played it, though. The in-off was there. I think the in-off was probably a little more difficult than the straight bank.
More going to say it went off the 2 into the corner.
It was there.
I think that was there as well.
Yeah.
You know?
But I think the bank shot's probably a little easier than the in-off.
Yeah, and like I said, that's all preference, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I've seen Ben fucking bank many balls and whoops.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Johnny dropping the F-bomb knowledge. You gotta love it.
I've seen Ben bank many balls. For real?
Look out into the drink.
Oh my God! What a
Oh my gosh,
unfortunate.
Johnny. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Unfortunate little scratch by you know, and he's gonna be sitting here saying that's 2 games I gave away.
That's 2. Yeah.
He's yelling 2 now. I just pat him on the shoulder for some comfort. But yeah,
right?
like
But to be fair, Ben also gave a game.
Yes.
Wide open space.
True.
Right. To be fair, let's be fair.
I play bank pool with Ben many times, and he's a very good banker.
Oh, he's crazy. Yeah, Q Sports Uncensored, right, Brett?
That's only Q Sports at After Dark.
After Dark, yes. Which technically we are after dark, but this is not the right for dropping.
I mean, if you met me, you can honestly say I'm doing really good.
You listen. I can't begrudge the fact that you do keep your F-bombs to a minimum. However,
that's my first one
today.
Well, I don't know if I don't think I threw one.
But then he threw in the God as well, just to yeah. Yeah.
Or if Buddy scratches on a wide open table.
Yeah. Oh my God. But
I don't think I threw an F-bomb in a long time.
No, I got to give you credit. You've been good. I don't think I've ever dropped the F-bomb. I might have said an S word here or there, but Steph dropped a really good F-bomb. Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the kind of break that Jeff was doing to me. Like, look at this kitty out that he has.
Yeah,
I mean, that's such a great break.
Yeah, duck, goose.
Oh, you broke Ben.
There you go. Ben broke dry.
Well.
Yeah, that is a...
That does not... Well, you know what? You had me fooled for a second because...
Uh-oh.
He
is
did.
He there?
I think he's got to masse this a little bit. Or no, it looks like he could just see it. So he did put spin on the ball.
He did, yeah. And he's sitting good. He shouldn't have a problem with this 8 into the side pocket here.
It's not the easiest.
Well, hello, Marcelo.
And
Thanks
definitely missed giving 2 games away. He's probably going to feel the heat on this.
No worries.
Look at this in the
Smooth
heart.
like butter.
You know, and that's the good.
It's actually been a long time now that I think about it since I've
that you let loose.
I've let loose. Yeah.
Brazil.
Very in the house. Welcome to it, Marcelo.
You're a lucky man. Brazil's
right?
a beautiful place.
Yeah, it is. So here's the deal, Marcelo. It is alternate break, Brett. Marcelo, you need to put on a big event in Brazil. Then you send a message to Q Sports Live that you want us to come and stream that event. And we'll get on a jet plane and we'll see you in Brazil.
I'll be there.
Right? There's 3 of us, myself, Ben, and John, man. You'd have a blast, let me tell you. John Duncan, how are you? Good to see you.
So he changed up his break a little bit. He was hitting head ball from the center of the table, but now he slipped over to the side and hit head ball.
Yeah. Changing it up. Mr. Kayan, how are you, sir? Missy and you and Sean out in Ontario, Jerry. Perhaps at some time, I will have... Sorry, guys, I got to order something. I want something to drink. I'll have a coffee. Yes, please. 4, 3. Other way. You got it.
And I'll take a coffee as well. Just bring the fixins here.
Almost knocked in the 8, yeah. I can't remember what I was saying before I ordered my coffee there.
Brazil?
Well, that's kind of where my brain went, was back to Brazil.
Okay, yeah,
Right?
I'm thinking about Brazil too.
A little jealous of Marcelo there.
Even though Calgary was rated as one of the nicest cities to live in the world once again.
Yeah, it was. However, the problem that I have with Calgary is this. Right now, keep in mind I was born and raised in Calgary. And I've lived a few different spots in Canada. And somebody, I'm not going to mention names, but somebody messed up the purchase order. when I was born, because I was not born for Canadian winters. I was more born for southern winters.
Same with me.
Right? So when Marcelo gets on there and says, hey, I'm from Brazil, that's kind of intriguing to me. I got to get my sweetness from somewhere, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the cold weather.
No.
I don't want to say winter because the snow's nice. It's pretty.
No, it's not. It's
Snowboarding,
evil.
skiing,
Nope.
snowmobiling,
Sorry. Nope.
ice hockey.
Nope.
I do all these things.
Nope. Nope.
But I hate the cold.
Nope. So, when I grew up, I was, yes, playing ice hockey. We'd go to the local rink and so. But listen, I was young, fearless. Call it stupidity, call it whatever you want. And I was okay with it. I'm now not young. I'm on the older side of the coin. Therefore, my body more is acclimated to the beach life.
Yeah, well, this is true. Once you go beach, you always go beach.
Right? That's exactly right. So I went down to Punta Cana.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've been to Hawaii, I've been to Mexico. Mexico a couple of different times. Hawaii only once. But I'll tell you what, Punta Cana, that is my type of spot.
Yeah.
I could just dig a hole, plant my behind in it, not move, and just chill on the beach. That's what I'm built for.
Well, I mean, Warren, I've lived in Victoria myself, Vancouver Island, for a few years, and I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, here's the thing, though. Okay, and Vancouver is there, and if you've never been to Hawaii, Vancouver's a lot cheaper, and it looks the same as Hawaii, just without palm trees and nicer weather. But that's what I thought of Hawaii. I went to Waikiki, and it's a concrete jungle. It looks and feels the same as what a Vancouver is. We were on the beach, or
Yep.
in a hotel on the beach. But if you turned around and looked inland, well, it was a concrete jungle, and that was Waikiki.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, very, very similar to Vancouver.
Nice little draw shot there for Ben to get onto the 8.
Getting her done.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just want to be in a spot that's warm. I can go to the beach. I can chill. Right? And Canada, I'm sorry, does not offer any of that.
This is true. I mean, even though when I lived in Victoria, the winters were not like, people are like, oh, it's wet cold. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I never owned a winter coat.
Yeah.
I live here I'm from Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
And so same thing, Thunder Bay versus Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
I owned a winter coat and
Yeah,
winter
you
boots.
need to own a winter coat here.
And I did not own one. I just had like a windbreaker and
Sure.
a sweater.
Sure.
That was my winter coat.
Yeah. You can't get away with that here. Because when it gets to minus holy you-know-what,
Yes.
if you don't got a winter jacket, you are in trouble.
Yes.
Chester
It's a
Slough
nice
does
big
not have a
break.
beach. They have a version of a beach.
It's a nice break by Ben here, but he came up a little dry.
Like a desert. Yeah, Canada offers that for about 4 months. If we're lucky, it lasts 4 months. Right? But that weather is what I want all year. Right? Just give me that for 12 months. If I never have to see snow again, it's too soon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, our coffees has arrived.
Thank you.
Well, she brought you your coffee. Where's
She
mine?
did. I think
Maybe
she
it's-
may have forgot your
No, I don't think so. Maybe she's might have been too hot to bring both.
Very true. That could very well be true. Hawaii, I didn't find too hot. I don't mind the heat. All right, I'm a heat monger. I don't mind the heat, whether that's Hawaiian heat, whether that's Vegas heat. Right? People saw not the last time I was in Vegas, but the time before, I was there with Steph and with Dan and Teresa, and people thought I was crazy because I was wearing a jacket just like this, right?
Yep.
And my sweat, and it was 104.
Hmm.
And I still got my jacket on, chilling like a villain.
Yeah.
Right? I'm meant for that weather.
104. That's probably what, 38?
Yeah.
Celsius.
Yeah. And I was in my sweats, in my jacket. Yeah, not me, Warren. Steph likes it cold, right? So she's got the window open all year round. She's got the fan blowing all year round, and I'm there with my heated blanket all year round.
Well, I do remember coming to your place to play one of my ghost matches, and I had to open up the windows, the doors.
Yes, yeah.
And Grant comes down. What are you doing?
Right?
I'm out of here.
Right? Yeah, too cold.
Muchas gracias.
So definitely some work to do on this table. That 11-4 cluster is not anybody's friend.
No, and Jeff missed a kind of a little careless with that shot, and kind of got away
I'll
with
say
it.
this: it apparently looks careless.
Yeah.
But you watch Jeff shoot, and whether it's a tough shot or an easy shot, it is the exact same pattern. He's got no warm up.
Mm-hmm.
He bends down, aims, and shoots.
Well, what I was saying, careless is like the thought process in the shot was, I'm just shooting this.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I really paid attention to a lot watching the U.S. Open was the way, the pros were kicking the ball and getting like that safe,
Those kick safes are awesome. Yeah, you wouldn't like my house, Warren. Not if you like the air conditioning. The old time saver. I'm not sure he wanted the time saver, but he got it.
He just needs to make sure he gets an angle on that 3 ball. And I would shoot the 3 now because your 5 could be your outbound.
7.
Yeah, 3 to the 7, get the 4 out.
Yep.
And this way, at least you have options down table.
I agree. I concur, sir.
You concur?
I do concur.
Oh, he went for the breakout now.
Can he get there again off the 7 ball? He gets a
That
second
would
swing
be
at it.
a lot of inside siding to create that kind of juice.
He can get it right here off the 1 ball. 1 ball break into that 11-4.
Should be able to just slide over and get that breakout.
Just like, oh my
You know
gosh.
what? And this,
But you know what? He gets it again. That 4 is stubborn, man. It's stuck.
I was doing this earlier today. This is how I ended up on the B side. And you know what? I would
Wow.
have scratched.
Wow.
Things just weren't going the way. Like, you're doing the right things.
Yes.
But you're just like that centimeter off or that millimeter off where you're not getting the proper side of
Yeah,
the ball.
so here, I'm going to put this in poker terms.
Poker terms.
He needs an ocean card to get that 4 out of there.
And what's an ocean card?
Okay, well, when you're on the draw or chasing and you've got the flop, then you got the turn, then you got the river. The hand is over. For me to win, I need another card. That's the ocean card,
Okay.
right? So there's pool in pool in a poker sense. Joe Spence got it.
Yeah, Joe knows I have no luck. I'm like
Yeah.
the unluckiest guy he knows.
I tend to disagree with that sentiment.
Okay, I'm a lucky guy. And I own it.
Yes. That is a nice attempt from Ben.
How's Joe enjoying Winnipeg?
Is that where Joe is right now?
Yeah.
Is in Winterpeg?
Yeah.
I was putting your play in terms of poker. You needed an ocean card to get that 4 out of there.
Well, no, in the one match I had earlier today, Joe, I was getting 0 rolls. I was kind of doing what Ben was doing, like going for my breakouts. They weren't working out. I kept scratching. And and I found myself down 4-1 and managed to get hill.
Did that just scratch?
But
That just scratched in the side.
wow, that is unlucky.
How did he scratch into the side pocket there? You couldn't shoot a ball straight into the side pocket
No,
from
those
there.
honestly, those side pockets are like magnets, just
They are
gobbling everything up.
They're hangry, those pockets. Ben's got his mask pulled right up over his eyes, his nose, his mouth. He doesn't want to see no more of this.
He just looks like one big maple leaf.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, the face mask matches the shirt.
Wait.
Oh, I wish you guys could see this. That's perfect.
I'll send you the photo and
Right?
you could post it.
Oh, I will. I could actually take that picture and have it up on this screen in about 3 minutes. Woo. The coffee is hot, y'all. And you know what? I got to say, guys, thank you very much for tuning in and enjoying with us. Numbers seem to be up a little bit. I'd love to get them a little bit higher, so smash that share button. We appreciate you tuning in and listening to us ramble on about our lives and our misgivings as to where we were born and so on and so forth. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, usually I'm pretty good at like commentating the match here, but we're having such a good conversation.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I feel bad. I hope we're not.
No, this is the tangents that I'm known for, right?
Oh yes.
Listen, I don't have the table knowledge Ben does. I can't pick this stuff apart like he does. So I compensate with good stories,
There you go.
right? So Jerry, my co-commentator is none other than Mr. Johnny Triple P. Jeff can't get no love from them pockets. Isn't that the truth, eh?
Oh yeah, there we go. That's exactly how you say it.
Pompey pay palm pumps. Hence why we call him Johnny Triple P.
It's a little easier to pronounce.
It's a lot easier. He is one of the members of Barry's team, consisting of Ben Francis, Johnny Triple P, Joe Spence, Eric Vargas,
Stephen
and
Holem,
Stephen Holem.
Mark Vino, Venarganov,
Vino Bot, yeah.
and previous members,
And previous members.
Jerry Young,
Jerry Young,
PJ.
PJ. Yeah, I had a guest spot once.
You had a guest spot once,
I had
yeah?
a guest spot once.
So that didn't quite go to his plan here. He's got a thin cut on this ball, and I don't know if he's able to.
You're going to lose the cue ball all over the table and rearrange all the furniture.
Well, I think with where that 13 ball is, I think
Yeah,
that's not
he's,
too bad of a shot.
It's not terrible. Two
No.
ball ended in a good spot. Yeah, he was. Did you meet him briefly? I'm not sure. Potentially, I guess. We are having the CSL Invitational next year. We haven't officially released that info as of yet. But the CSL Invitational minimum 10K ad is on schedule August next year. Perhaps that would be something that it is an invite only, but that would be something I could see Jerry and Sean coming out for. And of course, Ben works out that riddle with really no issues there for the win. FTW.
Oh, congratulations,
Heart of
Ben
the pocket.
Francis, the franchise.
The franchise. Jeff just said,
Jeff,
I
Jeff,
can't play
Jeff
him.
used all his luck against me.
He sure did. He sure did. Well, guys, congratulations to, of course, Mr. Benny Franchise Francis. We appreciate you tuning in. We are going to do a quick shutdown restart. We're going to get locked and loaded, ready for the finals. It will be Ben Francis, Larry Wolpert,
Ben
one set
franchise
to
versus Lucky Larry.
Race to 5, 1 set final. That's coming next, guys. Don't go far.